Good morning, everyone. It is, 8 o'clock in the morning here in Ciudad Constitucion. Here's my bike. It's been sitting here. Today, we have a mission. We're going to do 270 kilometers of off-road from here to La Paz. There's nothing on the way other than road and sea and cactus. So yeah, no gas on the way, no food or anything. So we're gonna get stocked up here, we're gonna have breakfast, and then we're gonna hit the road. And I have a feeling we're gonna run into Shay on the road. So number 227 times of running into Shay. But yeah, let's get ready. Muchas gracias, amigo. Adios. Goodbye, hotel. Restaurant Victoria, let's see. I want a real good breakfast today. It's a long day with no food out there. I want like 4 eggs. I want everything for breakfast today. Hola, ¿cómo estás? All right, well, I forgot to show the bread that I just had, but there's like 4 pieces of bread with some jam. And now they brought me this fruit platter. And then up next is an omelet with machaca. So big breakfast this morning before I head out. And this is the main course, an omelet with 4 eggs with machaca, which is like basically like shredded flavored beef jerky, some chilaquiles, frijoles. I'm pigging out this morning. So I'm like a total morning eater, and when I know I'm going on a huge ride, well, it's not even a huge ride today. It's a fair size ride. There's no food out there. I don't really like stopping for like snacks and stuff, so we're just gonna eat a lot now, and then when I get to La Paz later, I'll eat again. So it is what it is. So I was just about to go into the supermercado, and a sketchy looking dude came up and was like, "Hey, let me look after your stuff while you're in there." It's like, no thanks. No, I'm not going to the supermarket. Hola. Muchas gracias. Okay, I have snacks, I have water. I just need gas. ¿Dónde está la gasolinería? There we go, VP Fuels. Straight ahead. Hola. Buenos días.
Buen día, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Bien,
Roja? Por favor.
¿Los Cabos o La Paz?
La Paz. Oh,
Te metas ahí, ya te dije.
perfecto.
¿Ok?
Sí.
Gracias, ¿no?
¿Aceptas tarjetas?
Sí.
Lo siento. That's all I have. Muchas gracias. Gasolina, agua, comida, clean mirrors. Now we just gotta figure out where we're going. Buenos dias. Okay. Fire up the GPS. We'll fire up some tunes. We'll start tracking our journey, and we'll hit the trail. I'm excited for this one. It's not a huge ride, but it's the longest off-road yet. Longest continual off-road of the trip so far. ¿Es bueno? Perfecto es perfecto. Sí. Gracias. concerned my tires are low. They are for highway, but we ain't doing no highway. Buenos dias, senor. I appreciate him looking out though. Okay, so I just want to clarify. I wish I had already taken my helmet off at the supermercado, so I wasn't rolling, but this guy came up to me, kind of a little bit sketchy looking dude, and he asked if I was going into the store and if I wanted someone to look after my bike while I was in there. This town is friendly enough that I could run into a store for 3 minutes and not worry about my stuff. Like I didn't have, like I guess what I'm trying to say is I didn't have to go into the supermarket. I could have went into like any little tienda within view of my bike. On the other hand, if I were to say no, I'm okay and just go into the store, I was kind of worried that that guy would have stolen my shit because I didn't pay him to look after it. I mean, I could be wrong, but that's just my policy. I know there's other countries where that's definitely the case, where if someone asks you to look after your stuff and you say no, then they'll rob you. I'm really not sure if that's the case here. But like I said, this particular town, I don't feel like I'm in a position where I need to go into a store where I can't see my shit. So here I am. I just went to another store where there's no sketchy guy. So yeah, I just left the grocery store and went to another store. And the guy was like, "Oh, you're not going in?" I'm like, "Not anymore." Thumbs up from the homies. Let's go see the garbage dump. Yeah. Volturas. Oh, it smells amazing here. Now, if I recall correctly, I was told this dump is like a mile or miles long. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through here. I mean, this is exactly where my GPS is telling me to go, so. Spectacular. Ugh. Maybe that's the worst of it. Definitely some weird vibes back here. Oh well, it starts off in a dump and it'll end in like the Sea of Cortez. So from like Beast to Beauty. I just hope I make it through here without a puncture. That would be great.
The image of an end setting in as the angels drift in the wind. I'm following a crack in the road down to explode into a whole new world. Beyond that sleeping girl, the innocence fades in me. And I've wandered through the same nights, finding myself in starlight, screaming out across society. But I found it when I saw you on the same plane, in the same room, screaming out. Are you living life as if you die, or are you dying to survive? The hope of an end setting in as the angels dance in the wind. I'm begging for a new point of view and right into you. A message to
Oh, looks like I could have rode through there. It just looked like I was going into someone's yard, which actually looks like it would have been easier than this. Oh, yeah, definitely easier. Oh well. It's wild seeing people living out here. Cowboy. What's cowboy? Caballero? It's okay. Okay, horsey. I come in peace. I know it doesn't look and sound like it, but I love you. Oh, cool. Getting into some cool terrain out here. Back into the mountains. We were making good time in the flat, but I don't want to say it was boring. It's still fun. More fun than taking the highway, but this is why I brought a dirt bike. This is turning out to be a pretty epic ride. And we're not even at the ocean yet. Shit, was I supposed to turn there? No. Turn right here. Oh boy. I guess I could have turned back there, but oh well. This is basically a donkey path. I guess I'm going straight across there, yeah. Ooh, so squirrely. Going south, looks like we'll sleep here. We're out of beer. Hey, this is the song I named my series after. Going South by Lagwagon. I think I was supposed to turn back there. See if this leads back to it. Through the arroyo. Yeah, I'm off the GPS track now, but I think this is going to take me back to it. Oh, okay. There it is. Back on the trail. Rough. Rafting.
You will never understand what I went through. You never were a good listener. A good listener. You will never understand what you put me through. And you never be a good lover. A good lover.
It's green. Why is it so green? No comprende. No entiendo. Very interesting. Let me know in the comments if you know what's up. Look at this. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, goodness. I'm the type where I don't like to stop and take pictures when I'm on a sick ride like this, but like... It's just like one of the most epic places I've ever been in my life. Look at this.
I honestly didn't even really want to say anything on this.
Just stunning. This view is just good for the soul. I can see sailboats off in the distance.
I like my coffee black, wife too. Don't turn this into no controversy, it's my boo. I can make $250,000 off a haiku, and I can make another quarter off it times two. If it's money on the table, I'll be on it like Bobby or Epic. You peep the aesthetic, it's hard to forget it. I hear you talking, but you're hardly rapping. I'm the voice of your prototype. Summertime in NY.
Good to see ya.
Yeah, good to see you.
Do you need water?
No, I'm actually good.
Good?
I got heaps.
Sick.
Yeah, I was running real low, and then I got a message from Kat saying that when she went to San Juan, the store was closed. I was like, fuck, if the store's closed, I'm fucked. But it was open.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that was an epic ride.
Yeah?
Oh,
Cool.
fuck yeah.
It was a fucking hard bike.
No doubt.
It was alright. It was, the road was actually way better quality than most of Baja, so it was pretty good.
That long section along the sea must have been boring for you.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. But you know, the mountains were like beautiful.
Yeah.
And there's like all the turquoise cliffs and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was pretty sick.
What's up with all the green rock and shit? That was
I don't
crazy.
know. I don't know what it is, eh? The washboard was brutal.
Yeah.
Like washboard sand.
Yeah. I pinned it over that, so
Did you?
I didn't even feel it.
Fuck you.
Do you need a snack or anything? You good?
I'm actually good. I'm gonna
Excellent.
be in La Paz way sooner than I thought, so
Yeah.
I don't want to like overeat because
Yep.
I want dinner.
Fucking tacos or something.
Tacos, something like that.
Yeah. I'm getting low on gas too. It's a long stretch with no gas.
Oh yeah.
There's plenty left though. Right on. See you in town. Just stopped for a pee and look at, like, she's like out of sight already. She's flying. Yeah, this place is pretty nice. It's pretty touristy. Bars everywhere. Gorgeous women. Damn. Damn, there's like hot chicks everywhere. Sick. All right, well, I'm here in La Paz. This is my hotel. It's pretty late. I woke up, it's like, I don't know, 8:30 in the morning. So I'm just gonna walk the streets and find something to eat. My Uncle Mike suggested a French bakery to try out, so that's where I'm gonna go. So I made it here to Three Amigos, the place that my uncle recommended. I had breakfast, and now I'm on to, what's it? Dessert? But like, for breakfast?
Second breakfast.
Second breakfast?
Yeah.
But look who the cat dragged in.
Yo,
Hi, Shay.
I made it.
Yeah. What do you think of the food?
It's pretty bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Proper.
Pretty fucking bomb.
And the coffee's good too.
The coffee's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfecto. Yeah, it's super good. The Paz is super cool. So I think after breakfast, I'm gonna just go exploring a bit. What are you saying? Yeah?
Yep. Do a bit of life admin. Do a bit of
Life
exploring.
admin.
Do all the things that need doing.
Yep, get her done. I don't know.
Nick, where are we going?
Hey, look at who we found. We found Swiss Nick again.
Just Nick, can you make decisions for us, please?
We need an adultier adult. We need tacos. Donde este tacos? Oh! Full stripper. Hey guys, it's Future Andy here, coming to you from poolside, Manzanillo, Mexico. Right on the beach. I have a mustache now, pretty sweet. But this next part of the video is one of my favorite things that happened in Baja, which is discovering live music. Back home, I go to concerts all the time. I live for live music, and I've been missing it this whole trip. And I found it in La Paz, Baja. All right, well, I'm out here in La Paz. It's Saturday night. I'm solo. I'm gonna go try and see some live music. I think there's 2 clubs near my hotel that are playing live music. And yeah, I think it'd be fun. Let's see. Looks like the police are at this one. Amigos. How are you now? Good, how are you? Hola, amiga.
Oh.
Happy New Year.
Happy
Feliz
New Year.
Nuevo Año.
Feliz año nuevo. Nice to see you, dude.
Good to see you guys.
Yeah, that's some hair, dude.
So I'm out here in Los Barriles. This is Scott Rattray.
Hey, guys.
He's the friendly dude that sent me the gas tank in Guerrero Negro when I broke my tank. So massive thank you, Scott. You saved my bacon.
And you know, it was the power of social media that connected us for sure. I didn't see your post, but somebody in Cabo that knew that I had, he's like, oh, I think your bike's around the same, and I know you got a few tanks. So it all just ended up
Worked
frickin'
out
working
perfect.
out. We threw it on. I was already off my bike. We threw it on the bus, and in a couple days you had it. So
Yeah, I thought I was going to be waiting in Guerrero for like 3 weeks or something. It was like 5 days. So yeah, you
Really cool.
saved my bacon.
And now we're here in Los Barriles, and we're going for a ride.
Yeah, we're going to go
Yeah.
for a sick rip. Scott's going to show Tanner and I around, and it should be a sick day, so stay tuned. My rear tire is maybe 25% life left, so it's, yeah, it's not ideal, but... So yeah, Scott's extra bike that Tanner's on, that's a 350 EXC. So Scott and I are both on 500 EXCs. Tanner's on the 350. EXC gang. Right by the beach. Oh man, I can really tell my back tire's lacking grip. It's a sick road. Along the Sea of Cortez here in Los Barriles. Once again, it feels so good to ride with no luggage. Ah, yeah. Yes. Gonna rip down the beach. That was a fun little blast. Alright, I just had to stop for batteries. Tanner and Scott are way ahead. We're just in this arroyo. Time to pin it. My tires are so bald, second gear isn't even doing it anymore. Third, fourth, fifth. This is the arroyo we saw on the way into town. $120K, that's about as fast. Yeah, I can't put it through here. Sharp square edge. Up the arroyo further.
Like, I need to catch up mode. You were like, lean back. You just wham.
I wasn't even looking for you guys at that point. I'm like, I just see this wide open arroyo. I don't care. I'm going.
Why not, right?
I mean, it's very obvious that you did. It was like, all right, well. So
Full Baja 1000 mode.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Way too much fun, dude. Yeah, I was kind of thinking.
Down an arroyo, clicked up in fifth.
Oh,
And you're just, you're one rock away from
death. Yeah, full yard sale. Robbie Gordon truck?
Yeah, that's me. Oh,
That's fucking badass, dude. Sick. You worked for Robbie Gordon?
I did for 5 or 6 or 7 years or something like that. Actually, you know, it's like, it's working for Robbie's like dog year. So 1 year of Robbie is actually 7 years because when you're like, I remember like, so we start at 7 a.m. and at like 7 or 8 or 9, I'd be sneaking out of the shop. And he'd be like, oh, hey, just working a half day because it's only been 12 or 13 hours. Like, he wants you at that shop, you know? It's like, hey, we got some races to win. I don't know what you're doing, going home to eat or go home or hang out with people? Like, no, get back here.
That's insane.
But yeah, he's one of the most influential dudes in off-road.
Yep.
And really, really, really good guy. And any of the time that I've spent with him was really good. But you know, there's not too many people that I've actually got the opportunity to say, get in an off-road vehicle with a guy like that. You know, he is honestly one of the most talented drivers on the planet. Nobody will ever dispute that. He's done every type of racing.
Yeah.
And he puts that vehicle exactly, you know, when you get on something, a lot of times the vehicle, whether it's a dirt bike or a car or a truck, it's driving you.
Yeah.
Not with that guy behind the wheel. He's putting that thing exactly where it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's truly, truly crazy. You know, when we would put the trophy truck together or whatever, we'd always go do a shakedown. And when I was the crew chief on that truck, I'd end up in the truck with them because, you know, if there's any issues or whatever, but pretty crazy, dude.
No doubt.
And to send him, it's a 6,000 pound vehicle with 1,000 horsepower, and to send that thing.
What are they worth? Like $1 million or something?
$1 million all day long.
Yep.
Yeah. You buy a trophy truck nowadays, you don't get much change from $1 million.
Jeez.
No. And that was the 50th year of the Baja 1000. It was a monumental year for us because Robbie had lost his dad then, and his dad was a really, really cool guy. And you know, if you ever got to spend time with, they called him Baja Bob, but like, if we were pre-running or doing something with Bob Gordon, the coolest thing was like, I mean, you just came down the Baja, you know that there's intersections everywhere, dirt road intersections everywhere. Bob had a story at every intersection. He would be like, in 68 at the frickin' 500, our buggy broke down here, said, and we had to spend the night, you know what, or like, I guarantee if we stop at this intersection, I buried beer there in 74 and it's probably still sitting there. Like, it was like a trip down memory lane. He was such an interesting dude, and he had stories on top of stories on top of just so many years of off-road racing. And you know, the heritage down here in off-road racing is so huge. So it was really, really cool to get to meet somebody like that. Robbie's the same way now, you know, right? As Robbie gets out of the driver's seat and moves forward with his son going racing, you know, you get in the car with a guy like Robbie in another 5 or 6 years. I mean, he's got stories for freaking days. Yeah. For days. And that's so cool to me.
You want to be around a campfire with that guy.
100%. 100%. Yeah.
That's sick, man.
Yeah.
That's cool that you got to work with guys like that.
Yeah, really, really cool.